Yo.
Oh, hey, that's everything, right?
Yeah, 3 tomato juices, 2 beers, 1 ginger ale, and 1 surprise.
Okay, good.
Wait a minute, is that MJ?
Oh, yeah, she's here to pick up a dress for me for a heavy date tonight.
Heavy date. Go for it, hot lips.
You can how about the drink? Yeah. MJ, I'll be right with you, okay? Misty, I gotta get out of here before... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh,
Don't tell me. You're undercover.
Jake, where is he?
Who?
Adam.
You're trailing Adam.
We used to work.
Look, it's pretty crowded. Yeah, maybe Jake can seat us at the bar.
Please don't come over here. Please don't come over here. Oh, no. Here they come.
Oh, Michael Hudson, you're such a romantic.
Oh, my. He gave you such a beautiful ring yesterday, didn't he? My, it's so beautiful. You must be happy.
Does it show?
Oh, yes, it does.
All these roses are so exquisite. They must be from Michael.
Now, here's the note.
Oh.
Hmm?
Well, exquisite, yes, but from Michael, no.
Well, they're from Marley. What is that horrible man trying to do?
Has Miss Marley Love called yet? Well, put her through when she does. Thank you. Power broker. If they only knew. Oh, Gomez, are you a sight for sore eyes?
Hello, Mr. Lassam. You're looking quite well.
Look at this. Look at this.
Ah. A handsome young man. But I like you better now.
That's very kind of you, Gomez, but flattery is not why I sent for you. If she gets wind of this, it's all over. Gomez, tell me, does she know?
As if this morning I can tell you with certainty that she knows nothing of this.
You can't know how relieved I am. Thank you, Gomez. Thank you. Now, if Brandeis can squelch this latest story, I can get back to the business at hand.
Oh, well, how is business progressing?
Well, it's better now. It was quite shaky at first.
Oh, yes, you told me about Ludwig's blunder. What is his condition?
He remains in a coma as of a few hours ago.
And the police, they suspect that Ludwig killed a man under your orders?
Precisely. Until his condition changes one way or the other, I'm confined to this city of memories.
What if Ludwig comes out of that coma?
So much the better. Then he can clear me by telling everyone he did it on his own. If he dies, there'll always remain doubt with the police and others.
Yes, but how can you be sure that Ludwig will say the right thing?
Don't visit trouble on yourself now, Gomez. Ludwig is many things, but above all, he's a good soldier. He's obedient and loyal, Gomez, like you.
Well, I know myself, sir. But others I'm not so sure of.
Gomez, is there anything you haven't told me?
Oh, sir. You know me better than that.
Then she knows nothing.
So far. But she will soon be moving back into the real world where there are newspapers and magazines and television.
Now, don't worry, Gomez. The publicity is over. They've written all they can write. Now, let's get back to our original plan. Soon, the Trump will be out of Bay City and back where it's belonged for all these years.
Yes, sir. But from now on, there can be no more of this, huh?
Now, I've told you there won't be any more stories. Stop worrying. If she hasn't seen anything in the media by now, the chances are she won't.
Yes, sir, but I wasn't thinking so much about her.
Nancy, you got a minute?
Yeah, but listen, I'm under siege by hungry customers. What can I do for you?
I was wondering if you could show me that apartment that was for rent.
Oh, Scott, listen, I couldn't show you that until the lunch rush was over, which could be a couple of hours.
I haven't got that much time. I gotta be somewhere pretty soon. Look, how about if I write you a check to hold it, and then I'll come back later to pick up the lease?
Oh, Scott, don't you even want to see the apartment?
I'm sure it's better than what I got now, really.
Yeah, well, it's a nice place, but I don't even know how much to tell you to put down on the check.
Look, I'll just sign and date it, and Ada can come by and fill in the amount later, all right?
I guess. But how come you're in such a big hurry to move out of that place into this new place?
I just need a little privacy, that's all.
All right.
Okay, here you go. I guess I just want to be alone for a while. So, gentlemen, is there any news on the mysterious Reginald Love?
I only know what I read in the newspapers. How about you, Larry?
That's it. I should have known better than to ask Dick Tracy and his sidekick. It's just after everything the guy's done to my family, and, not to mention his own family, I'd just like to see him get nailed to the wall. You're not the only one, Jake. Listen, can we, eat lunch here at the bar? Sure, why not? I mean, stay as long as you want. Okay, fine. I'll have one of those big, greasy cheeseburgers with a big raw onion on it and some French fries. They're not greasy. Adam?
Nothing for me. I'm gonna skip it. I got a dinner date tonight.
Yeah, who with?
MJ.
MJ? The last time MJ had a dinner date, it was when Mick Jagger was in high school.
Did you hurt yourself?
No, it's just these hinges on the, on the door here. It's sometimes you just whack your knee like somebody is just kicking you in the shin, you know? I mean, you think you guys old people got a tough job?
Hi.
Hey, hi. Jake, have you seen MJ?
No, I haven't seen her all day.
Oh, that's really weird. Listen, can you do me a favor and put this check in the register? Scott's deposit on the place upstairs.
Yo, Nancy, he signed it, but he didn't write in an amount.
Yeah, I know. Well, Scott was in a really big hurry. And besides, I didn't even know how much to charge him. He said he's going to come back later to pick up the lease, which I knew was bugging him.
What do you mean what's bugging you?
I don't know, Jake. He comes in here, and he sits there all day reading the newspaper. He says that he can't live in his dorm anymore because people are prying into his private affairs.
Prying into his private affairs. What are you talking about, Nancy?
Got me. Maybe he's got family problems or something.
What does the note say?
Dear Marley, I want very much to get to know you in the short time I have in Bay City. Could you lunch or dine with me today? I'll await your call. Love, Reginald.
The conniving. Where is Marley, anyway?
Oh, she went out shopping. She said she wouldn't be back until a wee bit later. But I'll be in the kitchen if you want me for anything.
Thank you, Bridget. I mean, does that man have no conscience? He's after one of our daughters. What could he want, Donna? What could he possibly hope to gain?
Control. He'll get control over me by turning Marley to his side. He'll charm her as he charms everybody else. Then he'll tell her that she has the love spirit, and he'll tell her that she has the love brains. And
Donna, listen to me. Reginald is no Rasputin with special powers over people. He is an ordinary man, and he looks to the weaknesses in others, and he thinks he's found it in Marley.
Michael, I know him. He has a very powerful personality.
I'll grant you that. And powerful personalities need weak people to prey on, all right? As long as we are not weak, he can't hurt us.
But I'm frightened of him.
Look, Donna, the bell has rung. The fight with Reginald from here on out is blow for blow. Honey, last night, you and I made a lifetime commitment to each other. Think of the strength in that. If we stick by each other, if we believe in each other, an army of Reginalds can't hurt us. Do you believe that?
I do believe it, but Daddy is...
Daddy, he's not Daddy. He gave up that right when he locked you in a basement and he took Victoria away from you. And we are not going to lose another daughter.
You're right. You're right. I'm going to fight him. I promise. You're giving me the strength to finally fight him back.
Good girl. That's what I like to hear.
See, together, we can be tough. Honey, I don't know about taking on the whole world like somebody once said, but you and I, our love, we can fight one man. Donna, I love you.
Oh, my God.
But I have to go.
Where are you going?
Okay?
Where are you going?
I'm going to answer that note.
Give me that. Jake, give me the check, please. Okay. Are you sure you guys want to leave? I mean, Ada does have a fresh peach pie up, nice and... Ow! Same inch. Whoa.
We gotta go. Come on.
No, wait a minute. Ada's just made a peach pie. And it's very fresh and very hot.
Come on, Larry. We gotta get going.
All right.
So long, Jake.
All right.
Oh, listen, you ought to take care of those bruises. Maybe you should talk to Vince about some hazard pay.
I'll look into that. All right?
Right.
All right.
See you.
See ya. I am calling my attorney, and I'm going to have you sued for police brutality.
And I'm going to countersue for mental cruelty. Here you are. And Jay, you know, I turned around and suddenly you were gone. What happened?
No, I know. Adam came in for lunch with Larry. I was hiding.
Why? Why were you hiding?
I'm sorry. You didn't want him to see you in the preparatory stages of getting ready.
It's not funny, Nancy.
You better watch out, she'll bite you.
Nancy! I'm sorry. I just can't believe you got so uptight about something like this. I know it's going to be a disaster. Why would it be a disaster? Adam is a wonderful guy. He's handsome, you're intelligent, and very pretty. This looks pretty to you. MJ, come on. I have admired you for too long to really believe that you are as nervous as you say. Come on. There isn't a man in this room who wouldn't want to go out to dinner with you tonight. Trust me. Go home, get yourself together, and here, have a great time. Thank you. You're welcome.
You know what I'm most worried about?
What?
Talking. Isn't that ridiculous? I mean, here I am going out with a man who I spend the most time with of anybody in the entire world, and I'm worried I won't have anything to say. It's so stupid.
It is not stupid. And anyway, once he gets a look at you in this dress, he won't be listening to you anyway.
What are you, here, Abby?
Thanks, Nancy. I feel better. Good. Gotta go. Good luck. Get going. Have a good time.
Thank you.
You are something else. You know that?
Mm-hmm. She's looking for a date tonight.
She's already got one.
I'm not talking about MJ. Samantha. Look.
Hi, Jake. Still moonlighting?
What is that supposed to mean?
I was referring to your guarding of the love bodies.
Oh.
Well,
Well, what?
are you still following Marley Love around like a German shepherd?
No, as a matter of fact, I don't think the Loves are going to need my protection anymore.
I want very much to get to know you. Love, Reginald. Well, it's too late, Daddy. It's too late. You'll never get to know Marley or Victoria. I'll fight you with everything I have. I swear it. I'll fight you. I will fight you.
Miss Donna. Miss Donna,
Bridget, get these flowers out of here. I don't want him anywhere near me, please.
Miss Donna, you mustn't let him get you riled like that. Oh, look, dear, you've pricked your finger.
Do you know what he wants? He wants to steal my Marley.
Oh, my dear, come on now, you're tired. Let's go upstairs and have a wee nap. Come on, dear. Come on.
I need to sleep. I haven't been sleeping. I keep dreaming about when he was living in this house and when he was ruling it and everybody in it.
Oh, come on now. You don't have to worry about that now. No, Mr. Michael's here now.
I know he's here, and I'm not a baby anymore, and Peter can
go running to his daddy if he wants to. I'm gonna fight him. I swear I'm gonna fight him for you.
My. It's not a very happy house here, is it? No. No, it isn't. To think this house was built by a love. Oh, well. What's in a name? I mean, your name is Peter Jr. Oh, I know. It's such an awful name. But we know better than that, don't we? Yes, we do. My little C. My little C. And you know, sometimes a name means a great deal to people, as a matter of fact. To some people, the name is everything. Hello, yes, Reginald loves sweet, please. Oh, honey, if this works, we'll be free forever. Yes, we will. Your mommy almost blew it.
Hello? Hello? Who was that?
Apparently no one.
Where's our lunch? Seems like we ordered hours ago. Check with room service, Peter.
Certainly.
What's the latest on Ludwig?
No change.
And today's story, have you dealt with that?
It's dead. But my contacts tell me they can't guarantee an early death of another story.
Well, let's hope interest in Bay City's original power broker has finally cooled.
Where have you been with this? We've been waiting for over an hour.
Relax, Peter. He only wheels it in. Brandeis, what about the publicity? Are we out of the woods yet?
We're a long ways from out of the woods.
Clear the room. Gomez, you stay. What are you doing here?
Is that any way to talk to your son?
So, there I was, looking like a monster from outer space in these rollers and no makeup on, stuck hiding behind the bar for a good half hour while Jake shoots the breeze with Adam and Larry.
You must have been dying.
I was humiliated. I was totally humiliated. It was awful. And Jake is such a brat. He encouraged them when they asked if they could sit at the counter for lunch. I should have killed him. I could have killed him. Almost did kill him. What's the matter? I don't know. Scared? No. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm a little scared. I have every right to be scared. I haven't gone out on a date in a long time. I really don't know why I'm putting myself through this.
Yes, you do. You know why.
Okay, I know why. I just don't think I'm very good at it, you know? I just don't think I really have the hang of this mating nonsense.
You'll do just fine.
I don't know, Kathleen.
You will if you give yourself half a chance.
Even Nancy is better at this than me. She's better with men than I am. She's just a kid. I mean, I could take lessons from her for an entire year, and I'd still be a klutz. I could kill her, except she's a real nice kid. There you go.
You know, you are going to make a very cute doctor.
You just keep on flirting. We only have 13 days left of this.
Ah, and then it's back to the books instead of the broads, eh?
Don't call yourself a broad, Nancy.
Why not?
Because you're,
What, Greg? A cute little girl, good enough for a few laughs between semesters, right?
you're more than that, Nancy. You know it.
Oh, come on, Greg. In 13 days, it's going to be all over with anyway. You're going to go to medical school in Boston, and I'll be here in Bay City learning how to be a nurse. That's how it is. So let's not ruin what we we have left by mourning the end of our summer together, okay?
You're right.
Besides, we'll both find someone new. Look at Adam, MJ.
It's not easy finding someone new.
That's right. MJ was pretty uptight, wasn't he? Huh.
You sure calmed her down, though.
Aw, heck. Just gave her a little pep talk, that's all.
Give yourself some credit, young lady. You've got quite a talent there.
Oh, yeah? Where?
There. You know, to talk to people, you know what they feel. Just a few words, and you make people feel a lot better.
What's in this? That's straight soda, all right.
Stop it, Nancy. You know what I'm talking about. Just a few minutes, you made MJ feel a lot better. That's talent.
Oh, shucks. Weren't nothing, Doc. You know, I wish I could have said the right things to Scott. Boy, was he in a blue funk about something.
At first, I refused to believe it. Reginald Love, huh? But then, you know, when I thought about it, I realized it was just another example of your colossal deceit, right? Oh, and then when people say, what did your father do, Scott? Oh, I don't know, he's just the world's greatest fraud. Am I supposed to be proud of you?
Obviously, that school in Switzerland hasn't taught you any more respect than you had when you were with us.
Respect. I respect people who are honest. It's obvious you don't know the meaning of the word.
Scott.
What, you think I don't know why you're here? Why you sent me to school halfway around the world?
I did that because I was concerned with your behavior. I thought perhaps a proper school.
You did that because you were jealous of my relationship with her. That's it. You had your little prized possession here, right? And you just thought you didn't want to share it with anyone, not even your own son. And then you thought with me out of the way, you could just run your little kingdom unchallenged, right? Only, just like a game of solitaire, right? Isn't that it? Only you touching the cards?
No, Scott, stop it. That's your father, huh?
Oh, is that right, Gomez? And I suppose you can vouch for that.
I'm sorry you had to be here, son. I never wanted you to get the news this way.
Yeah, have you told her yet?
No. And you won't tell her.
Oh, and why won't I?
Because if you do, I promise you, you will never see her again.
You'd do that, wouldn't you?
You know I would do anything to protect her.
Oh, just let you protect all your possessions, right?
Get out.
Don't worry. Don't worry, I've had enough. But just let me warn you. It's not solitaire anymore. Okay, I know why you're here. I'm dealing myself in this time.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you do. I'll see you later, Mr. Love. Hey.
That boy is rapidly becoming a liability. He may force my hand before this is over. What now? Who is it? What do you want?
I know, Hudson. Open up. Reggie, open up. I'll break this door down.
Let him in. Peter, Brenda. Michael Hudson. Let's see what the saddle soaper has to say.
This saddle soaper wants you to leave his family alone, permanently.
Stay tuned for the next part of Another World.
Share a Salem welcome for singing star Marilyn McCoo
Oh, I'm so glad you're here.
when she joins the cast of Days of Our Lives this week.
And now, the next part of Another World.
So what does the stable boy have in mind today? If it's a raise, I'm not sure you're worth it.
Look, Reginald, you listen, and you listen good, because I'm only going to say this once, right? No more roses, no more notes, no more phone calls, no more any form of communication with either one of my daughters or Donna. Am I clear?
Clear but unacceptable. Peter, Walter, as Marley's grandfather, do I or do I not have the right to communicate with her, especially when she is living under my roof?
Of course I came here to talk to you, not your legal beagle.
Watch it, Hudson.
Quiet, Peter. Please don't refer to my son as a legal beagle.
I would rather not refer to him at all. Look, let's just get this straight. You forfeited any right you have as a grandfather to my daughters when you locked their mother in a basement. You gave away those children. You horsewhipped their father. You faked your own death and you abandoned your family.
All I want is a chance to communicate with one of my granddaughters whom I haven't seen since she was a babe.
Your reasons for wanting to get close to Marley are as clear to me as your reasons for being in Bay City, Reginald.
Really? And what, pray tell, are my reasons for being in Bay City?
I wouldn't try to sidetrack me if I were you.
You brought it up.
Like Reginald, I've come a long way since those days in the stables. I am a very rich and a very powerful man, and my lines of influence reach as far as yours.
Don't threaten me.
I'm not threatening you, Reginald. It's not my style. I really don't have to work that way. I learned something in those stables, you know. I learned that horses are like people. Some respond to affection, love, encouragement. And some are just born hard-headed. Well, I learned early on how to deal with the hard-headed ones, Reginald. I have a method, and it always works.
That could constitute a threat of assault.
I think we were talking about horses, not people. I'm gone. Thank you very much for taking down these notes. I'm sure they'll be good for me in a court of law if I ever need them. You stay away from my family.
Of all the insolent...
Be quiet, Peter. So, the stable boy has certainly grown up.
Do you remember what you said last night? Well, I'm going to hold you to it.
You're going to have to refresh my memory, Greg.
Don't you remember? Enough. You said that since we had such little time left, we had to make each day seem like two.
Oh, come on. Get serious, Greg.
Oh, I am serious.
Yeah, I can tell you are. What about the customers?
They've all left.
Yeah? Well, what about my mom and Vince?
Out shopping for supplies.
What about Jake and your sister?
Busy. Just like you.
Hello? Anyone here?
Back to work.
Yes, I see. Thank you. Ludwig's condition remains status quo.
Ludwig never could make a decision by himself.
Sir, I hate to be the one to say this, but I think we need an alternate plan.
Gomez, you know I always have an alternate plan.
Oh, yes, sir, but I'm worried about recent events. First, this Scott shows up unexpectedly, and then this Michael Hudson. I knew you should have never come back here. I knew you should have let the past remain asleep.
But I am here, Gomez. And as you say, time is running against us. If Ludwig's condition doesn't change soon, I may have to leave Bay City, restraining order or no restraining order.
As your attorney, I cannot advise that you do that. I will, however, put additional pressure on the DA to rescind the restraining order, but that is going to take me at least a couple of days.
Meanwhile, I will put into motion Plan B.
Which is?
Which is to put a fellow named Mitch in charge of getting the Trump out.
Mitch. Mitch, who is this Mitch?
Don't worry. He's very resourceful and very needy.
What will you do?
I will win. As usual, I always emerge victorious. And I'll settle in a new country with a new name. I've done it before, I can do it again if necessary.
Donna? Donna? Why are you sleeping down here again? Are you all right?
Oh, yes, I'm all right. Oh, I feel so much better. I just can't sleep in my bed without having those awful nightmares.
Well, how long has this been going on?
Since Daddy came back.
Donna, you are wrong. of our father. I've been with him every day since he got back, and I can tell you he is a very impressive man. A man's man, if you will. Unlike Michael Hudson, who succeeded in embarrassing himself and you in front of Father today.
Oh, really? What happened, Peter? Did Michael embarrass you because he behaved like a big boy?
You know, I don't believe your attitude about this. No. Michael Hudson came storming into Reginald's suite, succeeded in insulting the man several times, ripped up several valuable pieces of court evidence.
Court evidence against whom? You or him?
That doesn't matter. The point is, it was the irresponsible act of a stable hand.
You've been brainwashed.
Don't be ridiculous.
You've been brainwashed by the very man that hurt you so deeply as a little boy. And now that the prodigal father returns, what do? You go running back to him as if to say, Father, please hurt me some more. Please hurt me.
Donna, you are wrong about
Peter,
this.
listen to me. Listen. I know you better than anybody in the whole world. Stop this. Stop trying to grovel for this man's approval before it's too late. If he were worth anything, Reginald Love would be down on his hands and knees begging us for our forgiveness.
Of course I want the man's approval. He's my father. And he happens to be one of the most powerful men in the world. Since he's come back, I feel even more like a man again.
Darling, power and manhood don't rub off. That's something you have to find within yourself.
Do you mean to tell me you don't feel any pull towards our own father?
Of course I do, but at least I'm fighting him with my eyes wide open.
There is no use talking to you. I can see you are totally under Michael Hudson's control. Donna, let me just warn you about one thing. If you care for his welfare, you'll persuade him to drop his present course of action against Reginald, all right? The stable boy could find himself in way over his head.
Jake, I need your help.
Far away.
Look, I need you to take Molly out of town for a while.
Michael, you asked me to climb to the top of Everest. I said yes. You want me to go to the bottom of the ocean in a bell? Maybe. You want me to watch Molly? No can do.
Jake, come on. I wouldn't
Find
ask you.
somebody else, Michael.
There is nobody else, Jake. I trust you.
What about Blade?
Blade was good as a backup for you for one night. This could take weeks.
Weeks. Michael, be serious. Molly and me couldn't get along for 24 hours. How are we going to make it through a week? She hates my guts.
She doesn't hate you, and you know that.
Forget it about her, all right? Just forget about it.
Her life could be in danger.
How can her life be in danger?
Reginald is trying to win her over.
Why?
He wants to use her as a pawn in a power play with myself and Donna. Look, I don't know what he'll do, but I have a fear he might try to kidnap her. The man is getting desperate.
Are you sure about this?
I'm dead sure.
You look it.
Will you help me?
All right. But I'm telling you, the only reason I'm doing this is because she's in danger. The only reason, Michael. That's it.
Okay, agreed. Got any questions?
Yeah, how are you going to convince Molly to do this?
Wow. That was worth the wait.
Do you care for anything from the bar, mademoiselle?
No, thank you.
Maybe you like some wine?
Yeah.
Some red wine?
Fine.
Bring us a bottle of your best Bordeaux.
Yes.
Within reason. I mean, have bottles here that cost you a week's salary. So.
How's everything at the station house?
Wait a minute. We have to make a deal tonight. No shop talk, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So, how's Cass?
Cass is great. He's great. He's terrific. You know, it's amazing how nice he's been to Felicia since they has been gone. He's going all the way to Oregon to straighten up Zane's affairs.
That's really great.
Yeah,
great.
He's really a great guy. He's perfect. He's a perfect man. You know that Felicia called him up in the middle of the night the other night. She couldn't sleep, I guess, and Cass got up. He went over to her house. He took her a hot fudge sundae. The hot fudge sundaes are Felicia's favorites. He's so thoughtful that way, you know. When Kathleen was in a wheelchair, he was always running little errands for her and offering to take her place.
2 weeks off without notice? That is a long time, Jake.
It may even be longer than that. I'm not sure.
Longer? Do you know Vince is going to blow a gasket? My mom isn't going to be too pleased either.
Nancy, it cannot be helped, all right?
Well, why don't you tell me where you're going? At least that would help soften the blow.
If I could, I would. Okay, do me a favor. You see Vince, tell him it's a matter of life and death, okay?
Are you kidding?
Take care, man.
But Jake, what?
What's going on?
I'm not so sure, but...
But what?
Nope, I'm not going to say it.
Say what, Nance?
Nothing, Doc. Ready for a night at the powerhouse?
Sure, nurse. Let's go.
Some people think he's spiky, but he really isn't. My father couldn't stand him when they first started going together. He hated Cass. Called him terrible names and everything, but Cass loved Kathleen so much, he just kept coming back, you know. It was really a beautiful
MJ,
thing to see. What?
you have to keep talking about Cass?
What are you doing?
I was just about to write a letter
A letter to whom?
to a friend.
Oh. Someone from the old rodeo circuit?
Yeah, that's it.
I see. I didn't know any of your old rodeo friends could read. Just remember that every piece of mail is to go through me, understood?
Yes.
Say it, please.
It's understood. Every piece of mail goes through you.
Now, are we ready for a little impromptu connubial bliss?
Peter, ready.
Looks like you got some sleep.
How did it go with Daddy?
Oh,
Peter.
I think you got the message.
Which was?
Look, I have made arrangements to send Marley out of town for a while.
Well, thank heavens our children are going to be safe from him.
So will we, Doc. So will we. We're going to be married in the fall, just like I said, and Reginald is not going to stand in the way.
You promise?
I promise. Scoot. Now you are going to have to get tough. And I know that it's not going to be easy.
I know.
Okay? Stand up.
Why?
Never mind why. Just stand up. Okay. Now, I want you to repeat after me. Reginald, you are not my father anymore.
Michael,
Just say it.
Reginald... It feels very funny. I've never called him that. Reginald, you are not my father anymore.
Okay, that's good. Now, I want you to hold that chin up. I want you to stand up straight. And I want you to say that like you believe it. Really believe it.
Reginald, you are not my father anymore.
Good, that's good.
Now, Donna, I want you to say it with venom. I want you to spit it out.
Reginald, you are not my father anymore.
What are you thinking about?
Thinking about starting all over again. Search for a new name, new records, new country. These things aren't easy anymore. The world is hooked up to the computer with the ability of 1 million men to find the discrepancy that will blow my cover. Getting lost these days is no simple task. I hope and pray that it won't be necessary.
What will you do? How will you explain it to her if she would have found out?
I'll find a way. There's always a way.
Because there's always been a way doesn't always mean that there will always be a way.
Gomez, it is clear you have never been in love. When you love someone, truly love someone, you will move mountains not to lose that love.
How did you meet her?
It happened a long time ago. At night. She was wearing a white dress that set off her skin, made it glow. Her eyes shone like stars, and her lips soft, glistening in the dark. She was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. And she still is. I will never lose that woman. Never.
This part of Another World was brought to you by Love's Baby Pads with a special comfort waistband. Your baby will never have to wear plain old diapers again.
Tonight, Magnificent 7 Week on NBC continues with some exciting scenes from Matlock, starring Andy Griffith. He's a good old country lawyer with a winning style. He hates to lose, and you won't lose when you come home to Andy Griffith in Matlock this fall. Come home to NBC.
Join us each weekday for the continuing story of Another World.
Join the celebration of love when Roman and Marlena renew their wedding vows.
To have and to hold.
Nothing forward. Days of our lives. Then, face a fanatic father.
We'll let you see him when we're ready.
He's unrelenting.
Leave, please.
I have a right to be a father to my son.
You just get out of here.
He's on Another World this week.